Hello, gamers. Good morning. Hello. How are you guys? How are you doing? How's life? Oh boy. How are you guys? We are here. Um, Chilling. Um, we are here, straight chilling. Hello. Let me just put a little chat. BB. Oh, bye. Okay. What's up, everybody? So today we are doing something that's kind of chill, kind of fun, and that's going to be book illustration. Now, for those who don't know, book illustration is illustrating covers for books, because I think they're just like fun portfolio pieces, and I think it's important to have them in your portfolio to be like, oh, I can do this. Hello. So yeah, we're gonna do just about that. I just need to decide which books I want to do. Also, my voice is a little raspy because I am a little bit sick. For some reason, woke up today, my throat is like, hello, you don't get to have a good time. And I was like, oh my god, thank you, throat. I really appreciate it. Definitely doesn't make me want to shoot myself. But okay, let's see. Actually, give me. Nah, fuck it, it's cool. Or should I? Okay, guys, give me a second. I'll be back. Okay, y'all. Sorry, just checked my just checked my temperature, and I'm okay. Because I was like, oh, I'm having a mild headache. Sick. Just what I wanted. Okay, slay. So, what are we gonna do today? We are going to illustrate book covers, and see if that works. Just because I think it is gonna be like a very fun portfolio piece for me to have, and I just like really want to do it, you know. So let's put. What should we put? What book? So I'm thinking modern classics. I kind of connect to modern classics a lot. So like, watch me pick something that you guys are gonna be like, oh, of course you picked that. God. The Lord of the Flies. Okay. somewhere here. I'm just gonna put it right here. And like the vibes of the books. I don't know if you can guys see it. If you guys can see it. Okay. Alright. The vibe of the covers are very like children, and we kind of what I want to do, I think, and obviously the pig head. What I want to do is try to like come up with something interesting. I definitely want to use the symbolism from the book itself. I'm not gonna go for like minimalism. I think I want it to be more kind of maximalist, which is more aligned with like the kind of art that I want to do. This is a really good cover, actually. The schoolboys with the flies. Shelley conch shell. Because I think I want it to be like yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm gonna go to Photoshop. You guys can see that. Awesome. Sorry. I'm thinking. Okay, not words. So, where's mine? Just gonna sketch it in. So I'm thinking like the pig head. I do really like the image of the pig head. Oh, why is it pink? Like the image of like the pig head on a stick. Which is gonna be something like that. I don't quite know how to draw pig heads, but we're gonna find out right now. Something like that. You know what I mean? The Shelly can hang out here. Shelly can be here. Shelly! Right? Why did I... Okay, fine. Just... Sometimes you draw on the background layer and you're like, it's... Come on. Then I'm thinking... the glasses are a really good image. I do like that, like, because the glasses are meant to represent not civilization, but rather like tools or whatever. So I'm thinking glasses are definitely a good image. It's like they're like cracked. But I think it'd be cool to put the pig on a stick in glasses. Like, and it's giving you like, oh, you're witnessing something horrific kind of energy. I also like the idea of like since the children are meant to be kind of not evil but like terrible people, I think it'd be cool to have like silhouetted patterns of these like kids. Standing. Control E. Let me just fill this out real quick. We can have, so it can feel silhouetted the way it needs to be. I forgot the whole fists. God damn it. $180. Like that. Maybe like this. Oh, look at that. Okay, that's a cool pattern. I like that. Control C, Control V. Control E. Something like that. Alright. Control E. And then we can lower the opacity of it so it becomes like a pattern. I like that. So it becomes, you know what I mean? So it like, I like that. I think that's cool actually, like visually. Especially in this like, in this kind of like more sketchy style. I think that looks really nice. Pigment stick. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter whether that's on top of the normal, huh? You know. Let me also lock this guy because it's supposed to be done. And let me turn up the conditioner. It's getting a little cold. You know. You know. Maybe the pig could like confront the reader. You know what I mean? Something like that. Like it confronts the reader. Something like that. Yep. You know? Maybe it's like almost overwhelming. And we can put the kind of the stick through the pig's head like so. Alright. Make it bigger. Are feeling this? Maybe it can even be like up here, so that the stick kind of feels almost like it's dividing the image. So it becomes like like that. And the text would be like the Lord of the Flies or whatever. Of the Flies. And the Lord of the Flies. And then the name of the author. Yep, I think that's good. Because we don't want to like go too conceptual. Should we put little glasses on the pig? I don't think that's too camp. You can also like nail the glasses, right? Something like that, where it's just like a crooked nail in the pig's face or whatever, and the glasses are hanging out here, and they are obviously cracked. I feel like that throws off the symmetry of the work. Maybe it needs to be thrown off. Like, now that I think about it. Because it's supposed to be like an uncomfortable thing, so there must be some kind of weird tension in the image. You know what I mean? Sure. I think that's good. Okay. So, which color palette should we go for? I mean, I think the obvious one is to go with like a red. Like, yeah, maybe a little more. And I think the pig is going to be like a very pale tone. Okay, let me look at for a reference of a pig. Why not? Let me pull this up for you guys. No girls remake of Lord of the Flies. King Cat. Excerpts from from the old girl remake. What the heck is this? Wait. The evil of humanity through island boy is also provision. This time the island will be full of girls. I don't. Oh, is it supposed to be? Is that yellow? Is it about Yellow Jackets? Okay. I like this, which is, you know, this much. It's kind of hard to escape it, honestly. But also, like, you want to let the reader know, kind of, what the tea is, right? That's the one thing that that's kind of hard about, like, illustrating, for those who don't know much about illustration. Move this shit up here, dog. Thank you. Close this up. Those who don't do illustration, if you don't do illustration, what are you doing here? But if you're not interested in art, that's the hard thing about illustration. You don't want to, like, go too hard into a reference of any sort, because you want it to still be, like, understandable to the viewer and very easily identifiable. So you have to, like, toe the line between, like, what the average person will kind of understand as the image and originality, and that's kind of really fucking hard, actually. Sometimes you're just like, because that's the unfortunate part about, like, one of the biggest kind of principles of illustration is your reader needs help hand holding, because they very often are stupid. The person, like, you have to be so inventive that it becomes that it's original, but also be uninventive to a degree that it's, like, understandable. So you have to, like, really, really toe that line between originality and like easily to understand kind of imagery. It's really hard. Art is hard. Art is complex. I do like the ears kind of poking through here, so we're gonna definitely do that, because I want it to be, you know, like, it is about, like, the book is about, like, this confronting the nature of society in a very uncomfortable way, so it has to feel kind of uncomfortable. Again, that's the rough shape of the pig. So we're gonna do that thing that I really like to do, which is bring in these dark tones. Yeah, the black, but definitely like this dark red. And we're gonna take my sweet little brush, put it 12. Is it too small? I think it's good. I think I might have to make the pig even lighter. I feel like I need to make it even lighter, but we shall see. I'm also, like, using you guys saw me pulling up the reference of the pig from one of the films. again, unfortunately, it's one of those like such a strong image that like is going to forever kind of be associated with the Lord of the Flies. Is it giving pig? Also, I think I don't know if this is too late to notice, but I never really draw animals like that. Maybe I need a slightly thicker. I think I need a slightly thicker pencil. This just doesn't feel right. Erase this. Okay. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay. Because I do want to keep, like... So it's very, like, this kind of shape. It's kind of like weirdly round. I think that's about right. No. You? Fucking stay here. I think right here is good. Control C, Control V, and we're gonna just edit, transform, horizontal. Thank you. Look at that. I think so. It's kind of hard because the pig in the film doesn't exactly stare at the viewer. Should I make its eyes, like, kind of hollow? Alright, sorry. Oopsies, I forgot that they're not the same layer. No. I'm gonna bring back. Yeah. Control E. So the pig nose, which kind of triangulates over here pretty solidly. We're gonna maybe like sharpen it a little bit. I kind of want to bring it to a point. Okay, it's. You just listen. The one thing that I've learned about drawing anything horror-y, you either go complete Uncanny Valley and make everything a little too sterile, or you go the opposite and you make everything way more detailed than it needs to be. The pigment kind of goes like this. Am I crazy or am I completely correct? Looks like a South Park person. Okay, trust the process. Trust the process. Something like that. I mean, you know. So we're gonna take this color, we're actually gonna image adjustments, hue saturation, lighten the shit out. Lighten it up. And that gives it more of an uncomfortable look. We're gonna take this tone. Oh wow, somebody's drilling in my fucking apartment building. What a nice person they are. I'm definitely gonna take how I love them. Do they have nothing better to do, or rather than drill in my fucking apartment? Or should I do like the tone, this kind of? Pig. Ooh, piggy. Okay. Let's try to shade the pig a little bit. Your pig is shaded, honey. Bring me to my... This guy. Okay, go up. So, again... Oh wait, no, not control E. What am I doing? Make this Google Mask. Thank you. So now it like blends in. Something like that. I'm gonna make part of the ear kind of dark. Make this side of the ear dark. Gonna, you know, fill out all this stuff. Like that. Now we can get the eraser brush, kind of go back in here and like clear up some of the folds and make this pig truly awful and gross. Drilling a hole in my house. Who the fuck is texting me? Maybe it's somebody telling me that I've won $1 million. I'm like, think maybe we can make it just slightly lighter. We could just a slightly lighter tone. Because I think this is I think the pig is looking piggy. Piggy. Here, piggy. I'm going to kill my neighbor. Why the fuck are you drilling at 2 p.m.? Dog, what is your fucking problem? Wait, let me check. I haven't looked at the chat in a while. Anybody has anything to say in the chat? Clearly not. It's me alone yet again. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take this exact tone and use it as because we haven't really addressed the stick quite yet. So we're gonna take this wonderful color, make it quite big, shift, create a clipping mask, and we're just gonna do the same kind of methodical erasing. Put it here. So cutting off, I think the rounded edges to really give it more of a friendlier look, so we have to give it a bit more of a sharper edge. I'm gonna take this tone. We're gonna use this as our shading on this guy. That's the interesting part too. I don't typically like do. Give me a second. Hello. Anyway, hello, welcome back. Sorry, I got a phone call from a scammer. And I sent them a picture of a big chungus. Because fuck those people, so annoying. Tell me why they fucking have the audacity to call anybody. Okay. I don't like that. Let me just make the eraser tool just a little smaller. Just a little smaller so it doesn't have as much of a rounded edge. Alright, do kind of like so. Now we take this and make it also small, and we just kind of sharpen anything that needs to be sharpened. Kind of make it look a little bit fucked up, you know what I mean? It's a nasty little piece of driftwood. There you go. Now we can... Actually, really like this exact pattern. Like, I don't want to remove these guys. Ooh. Yeah, see how much cleaner it is without all that? Oh yeah, I should not forget about the glasses. You can't see without his glasses. Think wrong color. I just shut off this red background because I feel like it's making it way harder to see what the heck is going on back here. Definitely this needs to be kind of like that. I think I'm using the wrong fucking brush actually. Alright, look at it. Which brush am I using? Fucking goddamn it. Where's my good brush? We're gonna get another layer, and then we're gonna so. The other circle, the glasses. There you go. I don't want to do like circle tool because I feel like there you go. Just want to create this time. This way. And this way. I'm gonna go opacity. You can actually kind of see the glasses. I think we are gonna have to go do actually as well 12 and just a bit of a so delicate highlight right here, which it's really hard to see. Makes them like that. There you go. Now it's readable. It like throws off the composition, which I kind of really like. Use this color. Okay, I think this color, now I'm gonna grab text. I'm gonna go north of the nice. That's I'm gonna assume that that's not how it's man. Oh, flies. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Shut up, AI. I don't want to fucking hear. The Lord of the Flies. Okay. Just Lord of the Flies. Okay. First of all, huge. God, that's bold. Definitely not using fucking career. It has to be like a thick impact. Impact. Oh, look at this guy. Quite a lot, actually. Center of the flies. Sure. Gira. Another thicker. Hebrew is such a fascinating thing. Okay. I mean, Hebrew as a font. What I mean is, the Lord of the Flies. Do they split the text? Lord of the Flies. Yeah, they put off the... Because it looks awkward to put the... All the flies. There you go. Okay. Lord of the Flies, but we're gonna... I know what we're gonna do. Where's mine? That's too much. What's the size? 100? Let's put it on 90. Let's put it on 85. Lord of the Flies. I could put it under the... Lord of the Flies. Then I could even make it... Lord of the Flies. I think maybe it has to be over the stick. But over the stick, but under the pig. I think. Sucks that I don't have a... Oh, it's raining! Wow! How beautiful. Strong. Definitely. Trucks. How about... Lord of the Fly. I'm also looking, I'm cheating slightly by looking at the screen where the stream is going so that I can like make it smaller, because important thing is that it's like legible. Lord of the Flies. I just don't have a different font. I don't know if I can use it. Can, you know. Oh, I went to the center one. Okay, wait. Those are the flies. I like that. I want it to be maybe a little bit wider. Definitely put it to canvas center. There you go, Lord of the Flies. I like that. Like this. And then we put, what's the name of the author? The name of the author is William Golding. Or is he Sir William Golding? William Golding. Let me just fucking copy it from here, because I'm like, I'm not misspelling the name of the author. Control V. So first of all, 0. Yeah, I think because I want this guy to kind of stand out. What's happening? The text to very much stand out, but not. Lord of the Flies, William Golding. I think we have to move this all collectively down just a little bit. Bit of that gap at the bottom that I just don't like. Ooh, 36. 30. Hello? This ain't no fucking way the size of this font is 30. 30. 48. I feel like 36. Typography. I don't like doing it, but I end up doing it anyway. Like that. I think that's dope. I like that. I'd read it. And you know what? I was thinking of redrawing these guys, but I like the fact that they look like the kids. Collectively looks so like unhinged. I like it. Okay, so now we're gonna take all of this. Yay! I'm gonna save as book covers. Covers. So I'm not losing this piece. Okay. Export as. Oh. Lord of the Flies book Okay. There we go. Now, we are gonna get a different book. What's gonna be the different book? I don't know. The other one that I was even kind of obsessed with is The Picture of Dorian Gray. But that one I'm like just genuinely obsessed with. It's good. It's good. It's a good fucking book. And it's so just cool and interesting and very, very gay, which is my favorite thing for a book to be. I do like the image of a peacock. Is that he's this effortlessly handsome, beautiful man who is rotten on the inside. What I would do, I think, is we definitely have to draw the picture of Dorian Gray. I think that that's pretty much the only way out. But I think, whoa, someone took a drug trip. What the heck? To paint that. Oh boy. Dorian, what happened to you, girl? See, that's corny. I don't like that. Okay. Because part of the book is that Dorian gets obsessed with the picture and he keeps on looking at this representation of his soul, right? So I think I would want obviously we have to draw the picture. It's right there. But I would want the picture of Dorian Gray to look something like, so we have the image, the picture of Dorian Gray, which is this full body, beautiful, portrait of him, standing there, just whatever. And what I want it to be is Dorian's hand moving it away, moving the curtain away, because he has this beautiful curtain that covers the picture, you know? And this is my vision. Part of it is the obsession. And he also does a lot of drugs. It's a very fun book. I would recommend it. If you like homosexuality and insanity, that book is for you. But we don't want to we want to leave space for text. So I think text probably should go here or something. So the hand has to be maybe this way. The hand goes this way or something like that. I think so. Again, this area should be for text. Something of sorts. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so now we just have to draw the most beautiful man in history of man. It has to be also gigantic, is part of the thing. Because it's this huge, beautiful portrait. So it has to be almost life-size. So I think... let me just grab this. Deselect. And just erase this. Erase that. Like that, like so, like that. So it almost peeks out. Yeah. Okay. I think that's the vision. So I need a portrait of a really handsome man. So let's, you know... Well, it actually doesn't have to be a very handsome man. It can be, like, a very unhandsome man. Because the picture is fucking boots. Oh. So we're gonna do... Oh, man. It's really hard. Okay. So we're gonna go and do like, maybe not that, maybe like this kind of tone. Boom. It's the bottom color. Right. This beautiful tone. And we're gonna draw... It has to be like a very... So we're gonna go with a slightly, like a pale pink. And we're gonna go with these colors. So we're gonna just... Let me just move it a little bit this way. So I don't need the entire body, I just want to map it out, just to get a sense of where it would realistically go. It's supposed to be, again, quite a big image. Kind of deal. Alright. Something like that. Okay. Now we're gonna draw just like a nasty, gnarly old dude. With a weird hooked nose and... Alright. come on. Okay. Let me just do a little circle ahead. There it is right there. Something like that. And there's gonna be like a something like so, and gruesome kind of like eyebrows. Just want to do a sketch first, just so I can get a feel. Nasty smear. I think this should definitely go low, since it's supposed to be like he's bald. She's bald. She's bald, but she's torturing people that have hair. Let me just roll that real quick, just so I can see all this stuff. I definitely have to like clean up the form a little bit, but something like that. Really buttoned up. Something like so. Something like that. Now we're going to grab our eraser. So, I'm supposed to zoom in on this man's layer. Well, I guess I didn't even make them. This one, it's actually the great thing about drawing someone who's like purposefully ugly is that you don't have to like make it symmetrical. Right? Like a beautiful face is very often symmetrical. Hashtag if your face is not symmetrical, it's totally fine as well. FYI. Before anyone's like, how could you? There are people with no faces or whatever. Try to cancel me, but like but it's incredibly like it's much easier to draw something like this because it's fully does not have to be symmetrical. I just make this thinner and smaller. Thank you. I'm gonna do this. So it's like he's blind in one. In fact, I am blind in one eye. Yeah. And let me just also draw in the crow's feet. Nasty snare. Make it look dry. Dry, chapped lips. Okay. Just filling out this stuff. Looks more. Again, it's supposed to be ugly, so we don't need to be symmetrical and like insanely careful because Well, it's supposed to be an ugly portrait of an ugly old man. There's a little bit of hair over here. That's... I like that. He's like... You know, that, like, weird texturing that old people kind of get. Okay. Turn back for that. Hello. Lisa. Okay. And we're gonna, you know, create a new layer. The same color, but we're gonna make it pinker and more vibrant. So we're gonna take, I want it to be a little bit kind of see-through so that it has, just gonna make it a big ass brush. Like almost, you know, this kind of quality where like, kind of like you can cover it up, but you can't hide it. There you go, I think that's cool. So it's almost like transparent because you can see ever so subtly the rest of the portrait. And we're drawing Dorian's hand, which is going to be similar tone, but slightly warmer. Like it's still going to be a white man's hand, but it's going to be a warm white man's hand. Because it's supposed to be, he's supposed to be young and spry in his actual, in his physical form. He's supposed to be young and spry, but a little lad. So we're gonna do just a bit of this and a bit of that. So the hand, there you go. I'm just gonna, why? That's so fucking annoying, actually. The fuck? Oh man, being an artist and drawing is like awful. Really doesn't come out hard. We could put text over here as well. If we just don't overcrowd this area, we can definitely put text there. Which means that behind Dorian should be like a like a muted yellowy tone right here. Oh, that's a little too. Needs to be warmer. Something of sorts. Just muted. Tone. Okay, let me just shift. 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 There you go. Okay. No, okay. Great. So we're coming back to this brush, make it 12 again. I'm just gonna that's the wrong layer. That's the wrong color. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Here we're just gonna do this. Oh boy. Jeez. Okay. Okay. And now we're gonna take this and we're gonna go here, create a clipping mask. I'm gonna go in with the guy. There you go. Just a bit of a tonal variety, I think. shit, no, eraser. I need it just slightly bigger. Okay. Okay. Let's do we're definitely over opacity. You do want to make it look kind of slightly painterly because it is a painting. Crazy thought. No shit. Just slightly more painterly is what I needed. Okay, let me just get my little this guy just so we can blend it in nicely, guys. I'm having a fucking headache. If I'm like seeming a little, you know, low energy, that's why. Like so. Just gonna. But yeah, if I'm feeling low energy, I'm having a headache. Didn't realize it until fucking just now, and I'm like, I'm dying. That right there as well. I don't typically prefer. You guys have seen me illustrate, but I don't typically prefer this kind of. You have to make sure to keep the light. Keep the whites nice and white. Yeah. I think we need to put some shading on the need to blend it in. Something like that. There. Boom. Nice and illustrated. Okay. I'm gonna return back color back to my favorite brush. 12. Oh. Just get rid of this stuff in the back, it's distracting me. Yeah. Yeah, that looks way better. Okay, and we're gonna just create a clipping mask. And we're gonna cooler shade it. Just gonna little. Oh boy. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Yeah, man. Erase this. I got that. We're gonna go here as well. We're gonna take and just like I'm just walking around the room looking. Yep. I think we need to shade this hand as well. Ugh. That's the big issue with having being an artist. You're just like, at some point you're like, my fucking spine. You're like, it needs a break, but we have to finish this. Overlay, which does make it feel more vibrant. Yeah, I think it's nice. Let's make it just a little more vibrant. I think we're gonna do overlay as well. I'm gonna make this way softer so that it looks, so it's more cell shaded versus the painterly kind of dead, and the hand looks more warm and boyish. I think that's it. Let's split the text. The second the picture. Oh, okay. Wait. For now. Picture of Dorian Gray. By my absolute goat, Oscar Wilde. Oscar Wilde. Okay. First of all, smaller. Okay. Second of all, completely different font. I think I like this. and align it this way. There you go. Slowly. Good. Come on. Picture of Dorian Gray. Because I feel like something like this. Yeah, I think that's good. I just need it to be a color that like makes sense with that. Kind of want it to feel. Oh, I think that's good. Yeah, it has like a little bit of brightness, but it's not quite white. The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. Yay! Where he looks almost gray, which I think is very nice. Okay. I think that's all the energy I have for today, you guys. So let's recap. Have the Lord of the Flies looking good. And we have the Picture of Dorian Gray. I'm gonna save book covers. But yeah, I would recommend both of these books, FYI, if you're looking for something to read and you're like, I have no idea what I want to read. I would recommend you have no idea what to read and you're like, want to read something, I would heavily recommend this book. The Picture of Dorian Gray, I love it quite a lot, and The Lord of the Flies. So, enjoy. I'm just gonna say it again, just because it's that. But yeah, that's all energy I have for today. I'm gonna post on my Instagram the stuff that I did last week, like the end of it, because I didn't, finish it. I hope you guys are having a good day, and take care of yourself. Make sure to drink some water. Make sure to, give yourself a hug. Give yourself several hugs, and I don't know, eat some food, which I will do shortly as well. Okay.